to show you some of our favorite brunch
We're the Youngs.
We've spent our lives traveling the world, and in 2018 we moved from
Chicago, Illinois to
Copenhagen, Denmark. Now we want to share with you
how our new lives abroad
is keeping us young. Keeping us young.
are helping to keep us young. All right, welcome to Travelin' Young, and today we're very excited because we have guests.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Derek and Mike from Rogue Trotting. We had so much fun trying some Philly cheesesteaks at Philly's.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And,
Yeah.
trying cheesesteaks.
Yeah, thanks for having us out to your house too. Get to experience life here.
I know.
Yeah.
And so we've had kind of some late night food, and now we're gonna switch the tables and try some breakfast food.
Yeah, some brunch breakfast food, which
Yeah.
is, I'm a fan of. I like breakfast any time of the day. I like it for dinner. I've been known to have bowls of cereal for dinner. I mean, that's like not very elaborate breakfast, but still, it works.
I think growing up, there wasn't much better than when mom says, "You know what? We're doing breakfast for dinner tonight."
Oh yeah, I do
Perfect.
breakfast for dinner every now and then.
Yeah, and so unfortunately, I feel like it's not as embraced here in Denmark, breakfast and brunch, as it is in the U.S., where brunch is pretty common. I mean, there's definitely Copenhagen places, but I feel like we stay at hotels sometimes, it feels like, just so that we can have a good breakfast.
Yeah.
And that's like the places where you have good breakfast
And
and
you
brunches.
get like back at home, you get that nice Sunday brunch, like
Absolutely.
just big Sunday brunch. And I mean, breakfast food in general back in the US is quite different because here, obviously, it's like very healthy and you get the muesli and the yogurt and all that kind of stuff. And that is not typically what you eat like when you go out. I mean, it's like a sugar bomb.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
in the U.S., I feel like we have a much more robust breakfast menu.
Yeah.
A whole culture built around brunch.
But we've heard people say, like, "Why do you have dessert for breakfast?" Like, it seems a little bit ridiculous.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not start the day instead of end?
So what is your favorite breakfast food? Do you like sweet? What is your go-to?
Got to do a mix. I'm kind of a breakfast classic, I would say, like a little French toast, some bacon, some eggs, or maybe a good breakfast sandwich. Good way to go. Super simple, get a little bit of everything.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like sweet. I mean, I have a major sweet tooth. So I'm definitely going for anything that you can dump syrup over. So pancakes, French toast, waffles. But I'd like to have a little bit of savory. So a side of breakfast potatoes or hash browns. I like to have mostly sweet, a little bit of savory.
Yeah.
No. I'm the opposite. I'm like savory all the way. I grew up eating biscuits and gravy. I ate grits. I still love to have grits in the morning with eggs and bacon and sausage, and then maybe just a teeny tiny little bit of pancakes, but for the sweet. But I love savory breakfast foods.
Yeah, when I go places like IHOP or Cracker Barrel, I'm just like, give me the choice.
You want the Grand Slam from Denny's.
Give me all the eggs, give me some biscuits and gravy and some cornbread maybe, and then I also like the sweet stuff as well. Like at least maybe I'm maybe the opposite of you, where I'll have, instead of like a little bit of savory, I'll have like make sure I just get pancakes along with my savory stuff, just a little bit of sweet pancakes. But I also do go full on sweet. It just depends on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when you can get like a side of pancakes and you can get like 2, 3, 4 pancakes.
Yeah.
Although I think in Denmark that would be like the entire meal,
Oh my God.
maybe for the family. But
Yeah, but
an
like
American brunch, that's
I
that's
mean,
a side
Cracker
dish.
Barrel, that's like you can just get that
Cracker
extra
Barrel.
thing that has some pancakes on the side.
Now-
Maybe you can have it for dinner if you want.
Now I'm missing like my Uncle Herschel's favorite. And the great thing was when you get like breakfast food at Cracker Barrel. So Cracker Barrel is like this really southern restaurant you can go to. If you get like an Uncle Herschel's or something, there's like 12 plates of things that come out and they keep bringing things out.
I feel like
to
they
you.
have the biggest trays
Yes.
to bring the 15 plates of things to you, and they're just like they start combining stuff. They're like, okay, this is biscuits and
here's your
cornbread for the
mountain of-
table,
yeah.
because everybody's gonna have so
want
much.
some.
Here's your
so
mountain
much.
of biscuits and gravy.
Oh man, I miss it. We always hit up a Cracker Barrel when we're back home.
I think in the South they do. I think breakfast is a bit more savory. I mean,
Yeah, it is. It's much more savory, I think, in the South. Like because we had a place in Illinois that we would go to all the time. They had much more like the sweet kind of stuff. But I mean, I grew up eating, just big sausage patties and sausage links and bacon, and like my grandfather would just take an entire package of bacon and throw it in a pan and like stir it around, and so that's just what I grew up with.
Yeah, because we didn't really have grits like in Pennsylvania. But in Pennsylvania, we also have scrapple. Do you know what that is?
Yes,
it's literally
scrapple,
just a meat cube of like all the leftover,
Yeah.
like the stuff that doesn't even make the sausage or the hot dogs, like
it's
just
almost
whatever's
like-
left over.
Yeah, it's almost
geez.
like corned beef hash. Like
I don't
we
like
have
it.
corned beef, like you can get corned beef hash, which is like, I don't even know what it's made of, but I'll eat it because it tastes great.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've been talking so much about eating.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to need to eat.
Yes.
So in a few moments, we're going to go to the Midwest Diner, which is our selection of where to have some brunch food, which is really cool because we not originally from the Midwest, but that's where we came from to get here. So we thought it would be suitable to go, and it's run by an American couple. So we feel like it's going to have good, authentic American brunch food. But before we do that, it's Tuesday. And Tuesday means try it on Tuesday, and it's always fun when we can have special guests try stuff with us.
Excellent.
So we're gonna jump away for a minute, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna do try it on Tuesday. We are here with Try It On Tuesday. We've changed the seats a little bit. We played a little musical chairs, and Derek won, so congratulations. And you get to sit here. And so this is going to be mead, which a ton of people have told us that we need to try this. This specifically, we got when we were in Yelling at the museum in Yelling, visiting the Yellingstones. And one of the nice people that works there helped us select the right mead for Try It On Tuesday. She knew exactly what it would be used for. And she had a whole story about how this person... Brisket is very interested in the story. She explained, and help me if I missed part of this, but it was that the guy who makes this mead, like he like personifies Harold Bluetooth because he gets ingredients from places that normally nobody would be able to do. And very much like Harold Bluetooth, who was kind of like this figure that would like do the outrageous a little bit. And just to say that he did brisket is so crazy over here. And so she said this is the perfect representation of Harold Bluetooth because of how this mead is made. We have not, it's called Kolmu. Is that how you'd say it? And yes, I'm gonna pour. We've got these. These are probably not the appropriate mead drinking glasses,
You know what?
but we're just gonna do that much.
It all goes the same place.
Yeah, right. I think these are meant for like sniffing good whiskey and stuff.
Yeah,
Close enough.
these it's the Dewars
Yeah, Dewars and
Travelin. Travelin. I can't pronounce these things. All right, so we're back to another alcohol-based Try It On Tuesday with guests, some mead from Yelling. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Skull.
Yeah. That is. Oh, there's like a great.
That's really good.
Sweet.
It tastes honey.
Yeah. There's definitely honey. Oh, this is fantastic.
Well, I mean, that's why it's mead.
Yeah.
So good.
Super good.
Oh, that's really nice. And it's not like overly sweet.
No, it's pleasantly sweet, and it's not like overly like alcohol. Like it's very kind of refreshing.
It's almost like a Riesling or something.
Yeah. Or like a port.
Yeah.
like a port. That's what it
it is
reminds
like
me
a
of, yeah.
port. Oh my gosh, you're right.
This is really good.
Which now that's blowing my mind because it's so clear and it's not like a port.
So,
but
I'm gonna make sure to put the website from this in the description, so you can get some yourself. I will get more.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I wish I didn't have guests over. We drank twice as much as we
really,
normally would.
geez.
This is like
Have an extra half a bottle.
Oh,
Well, thank you, Try It On Tuesday. Now we're gonna head out to Midwest Diner.
Yep.
And we're gonna eat some breakfast, brunch.
excited.
I'm so hungry.
Yes.
All right,
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I am here with Sam, who is the creator of the Midwest Diner, the owner of the Midwest Diner. So thank you for joining us
Yeah,
to
thanks
talk
for
a bit
having
about
me.
it. You are also from Chicago.
Yes.
Which is very exciting because we love Chicago. What part of
doesn't?
Chicago were you from?
Bridgeport. It's
okay.
right on 35th and Halsted.
Oh,
That's
very
where we
nice.
grew up.
Yeah. So your dad actually owned diners.
Yeah.
And you grew up in diners. So what was
Exactly.
that like growing up?
Well, it was a lot of spending a lot of time in diners, eating a lot of diner food.
Yeah.
Like it's like.
So
and,
you
know,
kind of got it in your blood, you know?
I do. It's like it is comfort food, but it's
Yeah.
also like super comfort food
Yeah.
for me because that's what I grew up on. And I remember like, hanging around the diner and running around like a little kid and getting like special cherry 7-Ups from the waitresses
cherry
and
7-Up.
like. I kind of got like hooked up
Yeah.
from all the servers.
And so, like, you've got an amazing menu. I was very excited about the menu when I saw it, and you've got some like Midwest references, like Cubs references. So you've got something called the Bears special.
Yes.
You've got like a Cubs special. Like, do people kind of get those references to the Midwest when they
Not
see them?
locals,
They
not,
don't.
not Danes, not in general.
No.
Like, if people know about Chicago and been to Chicago,
Yeah,
they get it.
They get it.
But I think most of the Danes are like, oh yeah, because the Bears is bigger and
Yeah.
the Cub is smaller, so this one's a bigger menu and this one's a smaller menu. But the people that have been to Chicago, they understand
It's
like
the Bears and the
that it
Cubs.
means both
Like,
things.
yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
a lot of them like have been to the U.S., so they all like to
They
tell
get
us their
it,
story
yeah.
about like, oh well, I traveled Route 66 on a motorcycle, or I
wow.
did this and that, or we went here with the family.
Yeah.
Not many travel to Chicago, unfortunately.
You
But they're
should
always like,
go
yeah,
to Chicago.
definitely,
It's amazing.
definitely. The most underrated
Yes.
big city in the
I
U.S.
tell everybody to go to Chicago because it's like New York but filled with nice people.
Right? Politeness and a big city and that Midwestern charm.
Yeah.
So the thing about me growing up in diners applies to my wife as well.
Yes, because I was reading that. She
Yes.
also has
Her
experience
family
in diners.
still owns the diner in the town, small town she grew up in, right on the Illinois-Mississippi
Oh my
border.
gosh.
Like Illinois-Iowa border.
Wow.
So they still own the town's diner. And she's grown up in their diner.
Yeah.
And they it's right across the county courthouse. They live upstairs.
I can totally
they own the
see it in
building.
my head because
it's like small town,
yeah,
5,000 people, USA.
My grandparents lived in this teeny tiny town, and they had a diner called the Zephyr.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm sure it's probably exactly like that.
Everybody knows me in this
Yeah.
town, and I don't know anybody. But it's a small town, so they know each other's story, and it's wonderful being there.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Well, I love the ambiance here. I love the menu. I cannot wait to try the food that we ordered. And so thank you so much for
definitely.
having
You're
us.
welcome. Thanks for coming.
And
I hope
everybody
you enjoy
needs
it.
to. Everybody should stop in and give it a try. There's some great American fare on the menu, and just give it a try at least once. Yep.
Yeah. Until you're hooked.
Yeah. We are here at the Midwestern Diner. We're super excited. We've got our food here. In full disclosure, we reached out to Midwestern Diner because we found out about them. We were super excited about their menu, and so we wanted to come and try their food. They're being super nice and providing our food today. But speaking of food, I ordered, I've got this Bears special, which is pancakes and bacon and hash browns and eggs, and we've got some nice pancake butter here. So I'm very excited about this.
I've got chocolate chip pancakes, which is the same, just with chocolate chips. And as promised, I did a side of something savory with a side of hash browns.
Yeah.
And hey, let's come on over here. We're gonna switch. We're this real life. Please, you go next.
Yep, so another bear special over here. I'm indecisive on a little bit of everything, and so I got it.
You got Friday.
I went the Fridays, a little over medium over here.
And I went with the chicken and waffles, which I am a huge fan of. This powdered sugar and the syrup that's over there, I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
So anyway, please come and support your local restaurants because it's been a struggle for everybody through all this time, and so we're here supporting them. Go out to eat now that we can go out again, be safe, and I need to stop talking because this smells insane, and I need to start eating and stop talking. This is the
because I couldn't finish all my food. No.
How was it?
It was
So good.
really good.
Tasted like home.
Yeah, it definitely tasted like home, and we're not just saying that. Like it came out. You were saying the pancakes were super fluffy. The bacon was just right. The hash browns were just right.
Well, let's let him speak for himself.
Yes.
Here,
Yeah.
say the exact same thing back.
So I'm in the Clean Plate Club here, and
Two plates, actually.
2 plates actually. The pancakes were perfect. They were fluffy. They were just how they should be. It is absolutely the proper Midwest diner experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should absolutely come back, or we will come. You shouldn't. You're not with us. See, I'm in such a food state right now. I'm not even thinking properly at the moment. You should come. I'm coming back, and thank you so much. Please, thanks you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
We appreciate you
Thanks
guys
for inviting
being
us.
here, and super good time. And I still can't think straight because this food is. I'm in a coma. I didn't eat it. It wasn't even an alcohol involved.
It's a syrup coma.
Exactly, a syrup coma. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you later.
All right.
Bye-bye.
We had such a good meal the other day that we decided we just had to come back because Maya was not with us and we wanted her to experience.
I'm here. I'm here for the first time. I've never been here, and I got one of my favorite foods, chicken and waffles, which I am so excited about. And it's so good. It's up there with like Union Kitchen's chicken and waffles, which is very impressive.